Kimberly is our Economic Development Director, and she organizes all these things with our partners, Devin and Jacqueline from the Chamber of Commerce. Barbara? Barbara, I'm sorry. You people put cameras on and I lose track of it. So Jared is our cable coordinator and films these for us. Lieutenant Burke Bickler is our acting police chief. We're going through the testing process. The lieutenant's involved in that. Jonathan Mendel is in charge of our community development. And Barbara is the marketing director for Kimberly, who doesn't have a voice today. That's why I'm talking for Kimberly. And Barbara is also the Main Street director, interim Main Street director. Our new director is going to start in
October 2nd.
October 2nd. she knows the date. She knows the date, right? So what we do as a city is the City of Medina, Main Street Medina, which does all of our events on the square, and the Chamber, all and our state representatives, I'm sorry, Representative Hambley from the Ohio House of Representatives, and we are in his district here. At times I have a resolution from Senator Larry Obhoff, but our state representatives, our local representatives, we do these all together, and county economic development. Gosh, I shouldn't be doing this, huh? We all do this together in the city of Medina, because what we found is when we're all pushing in the same direction, all helping people, all solving problems together, it's much better traction, it's much better results than if you call us for something, the Chamber for something else, Main Street for something else, the county economic development, or our state leaders. So by us all working together, all helping you establish your business, that's what works out well for all of us. So we thank you for your investment in Medina. We'd love to see you grow. Take over the building, the complex, whatever. I'm sure Mr. Rose would be very appreciative as well.
He's my neighbor.
Is he? Okay. Yeah, he's a great guy. He's done a great deal for our community. All of the renovations and things that he's done, we're very appreciative. In fact, I got a call one time, a side note, but he was doing a project over in Sandusky area, and the paper from there called me and said, his headquarters are in your city. Can you tell us anything about him? I said, I'd like to have about 10 or 12 of them because of what he's done for our city. And we're hopeful that he can get that project going too. So I quit talking. I will turn it over, or I will read a portion of this resolution from the Ohio Senate that we're going to present to you. It's signed by the President of the Senate, who is our local Senator Larry Obhoff. And it says, Ohio's economic well-being depends on business entrepreneurs to provide goods and services to the citizens of our state. On the celebration of this event, I am proud to note that it is through diligent efforts of conscientious individuals, such as all those associated with green Biologics, who are willing to invest in the future of our communities, and that Ohio continues to grow and prosper. It is with great pleasure I commend Green Biologics Incorporated on the ribbon cutting for its Medina office and extend best wishes for outstanding success in the years to come. And I present this to you on behalf of the Senator. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Representative?
Sure. I just thank obviously the City of Medina for the opportunity to join with them when we do this kind of things, and I really am appreciative they kind of organize in the way we can kind of make some maximum effort. But I really appreciate you sharing your story. Certainly appreciative of any industry that really starts to focus on just the renewables and really try to talk about not only economics but also the environment and likewise in our future. And I have to praise obviously corporations such as Self Growing It. But likewise, it reminds me when we had the Ohio Chamber does this little conference for policymakers, and they had some site selection specialists there. They were going through the entire list of all the things that people look for, businesses look for when they locate. And one of the last factors that basically, that I think is, and they kind of mentioned, most people don't realize, is the decision of basically the leadership, the management, the owners, as to where they locate. How comfortable are they? So you can put all the other factors in there, and the great things obviously about Medina, we all appreciate it, the taxes, the quality of life and so forth. It's also the decision makers of where you're going to locate. How comfortable are they going to the community that they're going to locate. And that's probably one of the, I think, one of the most undervalued but the most important factors. And just you being here in your home city, and that says a lot. And you're comfortable here, and certainly with the leadership of the mayor and city council and so forth, I'm confident that you'll continue to feel comfortable being in Medina. And certainly at the state level, if anything we can do to help continue your growth here and keep that comfort level with being being here and operating here, please let us know.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
So Dave, I'm not sure if you'd like to say something or any.
Sure. Well, I mean, for me personally, this has been it's a tremendous leap forward for me at the company. I've lived in Medina now for 17 years. Was always traveling outside of the county for my work, and I was really honored when our CEO said that he wanted me to build up an infrastructure around where I was located, and it was. We could have picked other places, and it was great to be able to pick Medina here is the place to start this business. We're a bit of a unique company in that we're the only company in the world right now that can make this technology, because it's the only company that's making these types of renewable chemicals, and we think that the market potential and the growth potential is tremendous for us, and I'm glad to see the company's willing to put investment into us here and grow this business here in Ohio and in Medina. So thank you everybody for taking the time to come out here, because I know you probably have very full agendas even on Friday, so we appreciate it.
Where is the corporate headquarters?
It's in, actually it's in Oxford, England.
Okay.
Your plant is in...
And the plant is up in central Minnesota.
So when you go beyond the capacity of that plant and you want to build another plant, we got a lot of corn in Ohio.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, we've looked. We are already thinking about plant number 2 as we speak, so.
Good.
Good. The interesting thing about this technology is it was used back in World War II. It's not something new. During World War II, it was used to make butanol and acetone as well.
Yeah.
And so it's nothing new. It's just going back to the past, kind of.
Sure.
So.
Very good.
Sounds like it's going great for you.
It is. It's very good. Thank you.
So next is the ribbon cutting.
All right, ready? We'll go 3, 2, 1.
Ouch!
Congratulations.
Good job, Rebecca.